What's going on, everybody? Thanks for joining me today. I wanted to take a few minutes and show you guys my new table saw. It's this Dewalt 7480. Don't laugh. I know some of you guys are thinking, like, you're going from an entry-level saw to an entry-level saw. Why didn't you get something better? Well, both saws were a gift, actually, so I just kind of said yes to life and ended up with this upgrade. So here's my old saw. It's an old skill table saw. They're bare bones saw. Nothing fancy about it. I think it might be the cheapest table saw you can buy. I don't think this particular model is available anymore. But you can see the fence on the DeWalt here is on a rack and pinion system and a lot beefier. So you're going to get a lot more accuracy when you're coming to your little micro adjustments and really just using the saw in general. So check out the fence on my old saw here. Just not very good. Alright, the second way in which this saw is a huge upgrade for me is that the slots that are on the surface of the saw are actually standard. So these on my old saw are non-standard slots, which was a real headache for me. They actually had these little tabs on there too that I had to file off so that I could make my own rails and make things like crosscut sleds. This saw has proven to be not really worth making jigs, accessories for, or building like an out V table around or anything like that. So let me show you the DeWalt and show you the difference here. So you can see immediately the slots on this table are much deeper. So it's going to make it a lot easier to make things like crosscut sleds, miter jigs, miter gauges. Sorry, thinking about buying a miter gauge, by the way. Just spending the money and getting like a really nice one. Anybody have any thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments, or if you could point me at one, that'd be great. So yeah, it's nice to feel inspired to actually make jigs for the saw again because everything is standard. Alright, so the last feature that I want to call your attention to is the fact that this saw can actually extend a little bit to accept sheet goods. I know it's not the best way to cut them, it's not that beefy of a saw overall, but my last saw made no attempt whatsoever at making cutting sheet goods safer, so I really do appreciate this. I'm probably still not going to put a lot of sheet goods through the saw, I just don't like doing that in general, especially with only one person, but it's nice to know that if I'm working with a bigger piece, I can actually put it through the saw a little more safely than my old setup. Just as a reminder, here's the other situation. Once that fence moves to the right, it's fallen off the table. There is no extension. Alright guys, well thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you like this little table saw comparison video. I'll be making more videos now that the holidays are over, so stay tuned. Yeah, stay merry. Peace.